if I'm going to be honest with you, I can easily see it now. I can easily see now that I can easily see what's going to happen with the Dodo fans today. I'm going to tell you why I do not like the fan base of WWE. Sometimes they are lazy. Sometimes they are boring. Sometimes they're just downright stupid. Sometimes they're downright stupid, and sometimes they're just nauseating. Tonight on Smackdown Live, or should I say today, because I'm in Australia, Shinsuke Nakamura was pinned in the middle of the ring on SmackDown Live. Pinned in the middle of the ring. Well, he wasn't technically in the middle. He was technically close to the edge of the ring. But you get my point. I can easily see a lot of fans chucking temper tantrums. You know, screaming and yelling. Carrying on like they're just complete idiots. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I'm just not a fan of people just the way. It's just the way that people act, it's the way they talk, and the way they show their mannerisms. It's like they just downright hate it. I had no issues. I had no issues with Kevin Owens pinning Shinsuke Nakamura. Because Shinsuke Nakamura losing to Kevin Owens is actually more believable than Jinder Mahal. Think about that. Think about that. Who would you prefer Shinsuke Nakamura to lose to? Would you prefer him lose to Kevin Owens? Or would you prefer him to lose to the yesterday's Maharaja? I would definitely more accept Kevin Owens over Jinder Mahal. So think about that before. So think about that. But no one's going to think about that. People aren't going to think about that at all. People are just going to rant. People are just going to suck. People are just going to cry and say why Shinsuke Nakamura needs to leave WWE. He needs to go back to New Japan. That's what people will do. And then they'll bring up NXT. Oh, NXT never did this. NXT knew what they were doing with Shinsuke Nakamura. Who cares what NXT did? This is the thing that gets those anti-schmucks going. That's what gets those anti-guys going. All those guys that hate Shinsuke and Finn Balor and Bobby Roode. That's what gets all those idiots going. Those anti-schmucks, as my buddy King Schmidt calls them. That's what gets them going. When you mention NXT, and you mention what NXT did with Shinsuke Nakamura, it's only going to make them go, "Oh, you like this guy because he was from NXT. I don't like NXT. NXT sucks." You know? This is what gets them off. This is what sets them off. I had no problems with what happened tonight. Kevin Owens pinning Shinsuke Nakamura, I had no problem with it. I had no problem with it at all. I know there are people out there that did have a problem. I know there would be people out there who did have a problem with it. But really, guys, you really shouldn't. Everybody knew from the start that Shinsuke Nakamura was going to be ruined on the main roster, so why even bother? Why even bother complaining? Honestly, why even bother complaining if you knew this was going to happen? I'm just telling you guys the truth. If you knew Shinsuke Nakamura was going to be buried when he first arrived on the main roster, then you shouldn't be surprised when he loses. You shouldn't be surprised that he's going to take pinfalls. So you shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be cracking the shits. You shouldn't be expressing how pissed off you are just because of one thing. Yes, I understand. Shinsuke Nakamura is losing all of his steam, all that strongness that he had in NXT. Look at Asuka. Asuka is still the same person. She's still the same person from NXT. Undefeated, never loses. She's the same person. Are you people going to complain the first time she takes her first loss? Yeah, you will. You will. You. People were even complaining about how Asuka was treated on Monday Night Raw. Who bloody cares? Who bloody cares? I don't care about Asuka. Asuka's overrated. Seriously. I do not give a shit what people say. You can voice your opinions, but I've had enough. I have had enough of the internet smarts, or all those, well, I wouldn't necessarily call them that, but you know what I mean. Those internet clowns that think they know everything. Those people. Mr. JD and all those other guys. JD and Joe Cronin and all those other guys, like who think they know everything, who think they know absolutely everything about WWE, thinking they know absolutely everything how WWE is treating Shinsuke Nakamura and all these guys from NXT. If you guys love NXT so much, then why don't you quit watching Monday Night Raw and quit watching Smackdown altogether and just tune into NXT every Wednesday? Huh? If you people hate SmackDown Live and SmackDown Live and Monday Night Raw so much, just go watch NXT. That's all you need to do. Just watch NXT, watch all their takeovers, you know? Just do that. Just do that. If you love NXT so much, JD, if all these people love NXT so much, then quit watching Raw and quit watching SmackDown Live. Quit watching pay-per-views. Only watch NXT and their takeovers, and you will get the joy. You will get all the joy that you want. But no. No, you won't do that. You won't do that at all. You'll bitch and whine about more Raw and SmackDown all you want, but you will keep watching. You will keep on watching every single week. No matter what you say, no matter how much you make fun of the main roster, no matter how bad that you think their booking is, you will keep watching. You will keep watching, and you'll keep watching, and you'll keep watching. That's all you do. That's all you do. You bitch and whine, but you keep watching. You suck about the booking, but you keep watching. You talk about how stupid Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live's booking is with the precious NXT talents, but you still keep watching! I am tired of this bullshit! If you don't like Raw and SmackDown, quit watching Raw and SmackDown! If you love NXT, watch NXT! I am tired of this shit! I am tired of this bullshit! I'm tired of it! I had no problems with Kevin Owens pinning Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't like Kevin Owens. But I accepted what happened. Because at least I actually have a brain in my head. And I know this shit. The main roster is different to NXT. And we all know that. And people need to shut up. But no, we're not going to get people that's going to shut up. No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Of course we're not. We're absolutely not going to, because this is what the fandom has become. Negative. This is what WWE has become into. Negative, negative, negative. You hate this, you hate that. You don't like this, you don't like that. Then why do you keep watching? Then why do you keep watching if you don't like it? Oh yeah, this is a typical fan. Someone like me who's actually telling you guys to actually do the right thing. But no, when someone like me actually says, oh, if you don't like it, stop watching. People think that's a stupid thing. That's a stupid thing to do. No, it's not a stupid thing. It's actually true. If you're gonna rant about bullshit things that shouldn't really matter, you shouldn't be watching. But no, I'm wrong. I'm the one that's wrong. I'm the one that's wrong. I don't have an issue with Shinsuke Nakamura getting pinned by Kevin Owens on SmackDown Live, but 90%, but nearly 90% of the other people do have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with it because it actually made sense to the storyline. Daniel Bryan is now the new referee, and he's showing, and he is the second referee. That's basically it. Storyline. But no, it's a problem. Regardless if it's a storyline or not, it's a problem. Shinsuke Nakamura should not be losing to anybody. Okay. Okay then, so that means he should be like Oscar then. That means he should be like Oscar. Never lose. Do you know how annoying that would be? I'm okay with people occasionally taking losses, especially if you're Shinsuke. Yeah, I was pissed off when he lost to Jinder Mahal, but think of the name! Jinder Mahal! Kevin Owens! Who's the better name here? Kevin Owens! He's the better name than Jinder Mahal! Think about that! Just think about that. Just think about that for a second. But no, people are not going to think about it. They're just going to have an issue with it. They're just going to have an issue with it. I can rant about this all day. This segment can be the only thing I'll talk about SmackDown because I really didn't enjoy the show this week. I'm actually going to be brutally honest with you. I actually really didn't enjoy SmackDown. SmackDown had some funny moments. There were actually a few things I did laugh about. But overall, SmackDown tonight just really wasn't all that impressive. It actually felt pretty lackluster, if you ask me. I really did not have a good time watching SmackDown. But I'm just telling you guys, I'm just being brutally honest. You can't stop me from voicing my opinion. If you don't like what I have to say, tough luck. That's the way of life. It's the way of life. Everybody has different opinions to everything. And it's just like what I said. If you don't like it, tough shit. I'm telling you guys the honest truth. I had no problems with Shinsuke Nakamura losing. Other people would have a problem with it. That's only because you're an idiot. You're just those idiotic fans that just wants to rant. That's all you people want to do. Rant. find one thing. Just try and find one thing about the show and then just rant about it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Anyway, I'm done with my ranting. Let's move on. We started off the show with Jinder Mahal and the Singh Brothers launched a tricky sneak attack on AJ Styles. Now, here's another thing I really didn't like about SmackDown. I am over this whole Jinder Mahal Singh Brothers thing. Are the Singh Brothers with Jinder Mahal or they're not with Jinder Mahal? Jinder Mahal beat up the Singh Brothers twice and they're still with him. I don't get WWE and their logic here. I really do not get their logic. I don't get their logic. How is keep having the Singh Brothers get beaten up gonna affect anything? Seriously. I really didn't get this segment. I really didn't get it. I was actually legit thinking, maybe at first I was thinking, okay, well maybe they are going to finally express the Singh Brothers that are very angry about Jinder Mahal. But then AJ Styles showed that in India, the Singh Brothers were still with Jinder Mahal, and that's the thing. That's the thing that really annoys me. The Singh Brothers are not supposed to be, if you want to make it look like that, the Singh Brothers aren't with Jinder Mahal anymore, they shouldn't be going to tour with them. Big, massive issue there. Big wrong there. Big wrong there. But hey, it's WWE logic. It's WWE logic. So AJ Styles saw right through this and attacked the Singh Brothers. And then later on in the show, before the main event, Jinder Mahal would attack AJ Styles. Oh, like Jinder Mahal is supposed to be very impressive, only going, seriously, that's all he did. That's all he did to AJ Styles. He just went, I'm gonna reclaim my WWE Championship. That's all he did. That's all he did. How is 3 punches to the face gonna make me believe that Jinder Mahal can beat AJ Styles? Stupid. Unbelievable. First match we had was Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott. I don't know what the hell WWE did, because I first looked up on Smackdown Live, and they first said it was actually the Riott Squad versus Carmella, Lana, and Tamina. That's what was meant to happen. This was meant to happen this week, but all of a sudden it gets changed to Charlotte versus Ruby Riott. Okay, I don't know why, but Charlotte got the win by DQ here. Natalya got involved, and then Natalya was actually allowing the Riott Squad to beat up on Charlotte Flair until Naomi made her return. And then as the Riott Squad retreated, Carmella, Lana, and Tamina attacked the Riott Squad on the way out. So, yeah, that was that. That was that. Then we had Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Ooh. What's the bet? The same thing happens from last week. This time Bobby Roode's the one on commentary. Sure enough, same thing happens. Bobby Roode takes off his robe, gets in the ring, he performs a glorious DDT to Dolph Ziggler, and then he glorious DDTs at Baron Corbin. Same thing as last week. Same thing as last week, but last week it was Dolph Ziggler. I don't get that, but that was just stupid. Then we had the Bludgeon Brothers. Okay, this was actually hilarious. This was actually a very hilarious match. And only because one of the guys, the Bludgeon Brothers were performing, they did some kind of crazy power bomb, and the guy that they were holding up, he actually screamed as he was coming down. He was screaming as he came down, and it was hilarious. It was absolutely funny. It was absolutely funny, and that's basically that. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn attempted to occupy Smackdown, which was in the complete opposite of what Daniel Bryan did. But then Daniel Bryan named himself the second guest referee in the match at Clash of Champions. Now, they kept saying, oh, this is the first time ever. Now, I'm not really sure if that's actually correct or not. I think they have had a multi-referee match before, probably back in the Attitude Era with Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they have. Where was I? Daniel Bryan named himself the referee. Before we get to the other things, we got a few new matches added for Clash of Champions. Zack Ryder versus Mojo Rawley for the pre-show, and we also have Breezango versus the Bludgeon Brothers. And okay, well, these two matches have been added. Should I really be looking forward to these matches? I don't know, but we'll see. And, what else happened on this show? Oh yeah, Rusev and Aiden English. Rusev and Aiden English, Rusev and Aiden English are funny, man. Rusev and Aiden English are funny as, man. I mean, I know I've had some bit of dislike for Rusev, but this new character he's portraying, it's really funny. It's really hilarious. Happy Rusev Day. I mean, it's just very hilarious, and they knock off the Usos. Aiden English and Rusev Day, knock off. They end up knocking off the Usos in a tag team match. Now, I have no idea who are supposed to be the face and heels in this match. For whatever reason, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin came off his heels. For some reason. For some reason they came off like heels. I don't get that. But that could just be my imagination. I don't know. Could be my imagination. But yeah, Rusev and Aiden English get the win. And then the main event was, again, what I ranted about at the start to you guys. Kevin Owens defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, I had no problems with this. And I don't want people telling me I'm wrong, I'm an idiot. I already explained to you guys at the start of my review why I didn't have an issue with this. And I'm sorry, but this SmackDown just really felt pretty lackluster to me. SmackDown tonight for me was pretty downright silly. SmackDown to me only gets a 6 out of 10 for me. I for whatever reason, I just really didn't enjoy this show. I just really didn't. I found some stuff funny, the whole Rusev thing. Found some of the stuff funny. Kevin Owens to Sami Zayn going, yep. That was pretty funny. And then also, what else was pretty funny is that Orton spoke. And then Renee Young asked Shinsuke, do you agree with Randy? And then Shinsuke says, yep. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny, but anyway, guys, that's been my SmackDown Live review. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and comment down below your thoughts. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell, so that way you know that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And yep, and I'll see you guys next time. Maybe I'll do maybe I'll review NXT tomorrow. Maybe I'll review NXT tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me, and catch you all next time. See you later, guys.